Gentlemen, let me tell you something that might sting a little. Most men over 40 are completely missing what women actually find attractive. That perfectly pressed shirt you're wearing, that expensive watch, they might be impressive, but they're not what catches our eye first. I've spent years studying what women consistently rate as the sexiest looks on mature men. And today, I'm revealing the 5 style secrets that make women take a second look. And trust me, number 3 is going to change everything about how you dress tomorrow morning. The truth is, when a woman looks at you, she's not just seeing clothes, she's reading signals about who you are, how you carry yourself, and whether you understand the unspoken rules of attraction. And if you're still dressing the way you did 10 years ago, you're sending all the wrong signals. So let's get into it. These are the 10 looks women consistently rate as the sexiest on men over 40. Look number 1, the perfectly fitted dark wash jeans. One of the biggest mistakes I see men making is wearing jeans the same way they did in their 20s. Either they're too baggy, creating a sloppy silhouette, or they're trying too hard with skinny jeans that make them look like they're desperately chasing youth. Here's what women actually find attractive. Dark wash jeans with a slim straight or tapered fit. These jeans follow the natural shape of your legs without squeezing too tight, giving you that perfect balance between structure and comfort. The key is the rise, how high the jeans sit on your waist. If you're still wearing low-rise jeans, you're literally creating a shelf for your midsection to rest on. Instead, opt for a mid-rise that sits at your natural waistline. This instantly creates a more masculine silhouette, holds everything in place, and makes your legs look longer. And remember, darker washes look sharper and more sophisticated. They pair effortlessly with everything from casual t-shirts to blazers, making them incredibly versatile. Look number 2, the structured blazer that creates power. Nothing, and I mean nothing, transforms a man's appearance faster than a well-fitted blazer. It's like visual magic, instantly creating a powerful masculine silhouette that women find incredibly attractive. But here's where most men get it wrong. They're still wearing boxy, oversized blazers from the early 2000s. These add unnecessary bulk and make you look heavier, not sharper. The blazer women consistently rate as most attractive is slightly structured at the shoulders, tapered at the waist, and ends just below your belt line. This creates a V-shaped silhouette that emphasizes your shoulders and slims your midsection, even if you're carrying a few extra pounds. Color-wise, navy is your best friend. It's authoritative without being aggressive, classic without being boring. For a more modern alternative, try a deep charcoal gray, especially if you have gray in your hair. It creates a sophisticated, cohesive look. And here's a style secret most men miss. Texture matters. A blazer with subtle texture, like a fine herringbone or light tweed, adds depth and interest without looking flashy. Look number 3, the confidence-boosting footwear. Let me tell you something most style guides won't. Women notice your shoes before almost anything else. They're one of the first things people look at, and they can make or break your entire outfit. If you're still wearing chunky, worn-out sneakers or, worse, those square-toed dress shoes from the early 2000s, you're instantly aging yourself and signaling that you don't pay attention to details. The footwear women consistently rate as most attractive on men over 40? Chelsea boots. These sleek, versatile boots add height, structure, and a modern edge to any outfit. They work with jeans, chinos, even dress pants, making them incredibly versatile. For more formal occasions, opt for a pair of well-made Oxford or Derby shoes with a slightly rounded toe. The key is quality. Invest in real leather that will develop a rich patina over time. And for casual settings, clean, minimalist leather sneakers in white, navy, or gray give you that modern edge without looking like you're trying too hard to be young. Look number 4, the sophisticated layering piece. This next look is something I call the sophisticated layer, and it's a game changer for men over 40. It's about adding depth and intention to your outfit through strategic layering. The most attractive version of this? A fine merino wool or cashmere quarter-zip sweater in navy, charcoal, or burgundy. Worn over a crisp button-down with the collar peeking out, it creates a refined, masculine look that women consistently rate as incredibly attractive. Why does this work so well? It shows you understand nuance and detail. It creates a more interesting visual than just a shirt alone, and the texture of quality knitwear adds a tactile element that's subtly inviting. The key is fit. It should follow your body's natural shape without clinging or hanging loose. And quality matters here. Cheap synthetic sweaters look exactly that. Cheap. Look number 5. The crisp, well-fitted button-down. Now, let's talk about what might seem basic, but is absolutely essential. The perfect button-down shirt. This isn't just any shirt. It's one that fits you like it was made for your body. Most men over 40 are wearing shirts that are too big, creating excess fabric that billows around their midsection. Or they're wearing shirts with outdated patterns and colors that scream, "stuck in the past." The shirt women consistently rate as most attractive is crisp, well-fitted, and in a solid color or subtle pattern. White, light blue, or navy are your safest bets, but don't be afraid of subtle patterns like a fine gingham or microcheck. The fit is crucial. It should be trim without being tight. The shoulder seams should hit right at the edge of your shoulders, not hanging off or pulling tight. The body should follow your natural shape without excess fabric, and the length should be such that it stays tucked in when you move. This isn't just a shirt. It's a foundation piece that communicates attention to detail and self-respect. Look number 6. The statement outerwear. If there's one piece that can instantly transform how women perceive you, it's your outerwear. A great coat or jacket doesn't just keep you warm, it creates a powerful silhouette and adds an unmistakable element of sophistication. The outerwear women consistently rate as most attractive on men over 40. A well-fitted wool overcoat in navy, camel, or charcoal. This classic piece instantly elevates anything you wear underneath it, creating a commanding presence that's hard to ignore. For a more casual but equally powerful option, a suede bomber jacket in tan or navy adds masculine appeal without trying too hard. It pairs beautifully with those dark wash jeans we talked about earlier, creating an effortlessly stylish look. The key with outerwear is structure. It should create clean lines and a defined silhouette. Avoid anything too bulky or shapeless, as it will only add unnecessary volume to your frame. Look number 7. The quality timepiece. Now, let's talk about one of the most powerful accessories a man can wear, a watch. This isn't just about telling time, it's about telling women who you are without saying a word. The watch women consistently rate as most attractive on men over 40 isn't necessarily the most expensive. It's one that balances sophistication with masculinity. A stainless steel sports watch with a clean dial and a well-proportioned case, around 38 to 42 millimeters, hits that sweet spot perfectly. Brands like Rolex, Omega, and Tudor are obvious choices, but there are plenty of more accessible options from brands like Seiko, Hamilton, or Tissot that offer similar appeal at a fraction of the price. What matters most is proportion and restraint. Avoid watches that are overly bulky or covered in unnecessary complications. A simple, elegant timepiece signals confidence and good taste in a way few other accessories can. And here's a style secret most men miss. Match your metals. If your watch is silver-toned, your belt buckle and any other visible metal should be silver-toned too. This subtle coordination shows attention to detail that women notice immediately. Look number 8, the flattering trouser. Let's talk about an often overlooked element of a man's wardrobe, trousers. Not jeans, not shorts, but proper trousers that create a refined, masculine look. The trousers women consistently rate as most attractive on men over 40 are slim but not skinny, tapered, and sit at your natural waist. They create a clean line from waist to shoe, making you look taller and more put together. Color-wise, navy and charcoal are your most versatile options, but don't be afraid to try olive green or a rich burgundy for something with a bit more personality. The key is the break, how the trouser falls onto your shoe. A slight break or no break at all creates the cleanest, most modern look. Too much fabric pooling around your ankles instantly ages you and makes your legs look shorter. Pair these with that navy blazer we talked about earlier, and you've got a combination that works for everything from business meetings to dinner dates, versatile, sophisticated, and undeniably attractive. Look number 9, the subtle pattern play. This next look is about adding visual interest and personality to your outfit without going overboard. Subtle pattern play. The pattern approach women consistently rate as most attractive on men over 40 involves mixing patterns in a thoughtful, restrained way. Think a micro-check shirt under a solid blazer, or a subtly patterned tie against a solid shirt. The key is scale, varying the size of patterns to create contrast. If your shirt has a small pattern, your tie, if you're wearing one, should have a larger pattern, or vice versa. This approach shows confidence and sophistication without trying too hard. It says you understand nuance and aren't afraid to express yourself, but you know where to draw the line. And remember, subtlety is your friend here. We're not talking about loud, garish patterns. We're talking about refined, classic patterns that add depth and interest to your look. Look number 10, the confident casual. Our final look is what I call the confident casual, a relaxed yet intentional approach to everyday style that women find incredibly attractive on men over 40. This isn't about looking sloppy or thrown together. It's about looking effortlessly put together in a way that says you care about your appearance but aren't trying too hard. The casual look women consistently rate as most attractive combines those dark wash jeans we talked about with a well-fitted polo or Henley in a solid, rich color like navy, burgundy, or forest green. Add a quality leather belt, those Chelsea boots or minimalist sneakers, and finish with a simple watch. The key is quality and fit. Every piece should look intentional and well-made, not like an afterthought. This creates a relaxed confidence that's incredibly appealing. And here's the secret most men miss. Monochromatic casual looks, varying shades of the same color, create a sleek, sophisticated appearance that's perfect for men over 40. Try navy jeans with a lighter blue polo for an easy, cohesive look that never fails. So, there you have it, gentlemen, the 10 looks women consistently rate as the sexiest on men over 40. These aren't just fashion tips. They're proven strategies for looking your absolute best at any age. We've covered clothes, but let's talk about something equally important. How you present yourself beyond what you wear. Because the sexiest style elements aren't always about clothing. They're about how you take care of yourself. The first thing women notice? Your scent. Not just your cologne, but your overall freshness. A quality cologne applied correctly, meaning lightly, at pulse points, not doused all over, can be incredibly attractive. But it should be discovered, not announced. Women consistently rate woody, earthy scents as the most attractive on mature men. Think sandalwood, cedar, vetiver. These scents suggest masculinity, confidence, and sophistication. Avoid anything too sweet, too spicy, or too synthetic. Next, your hair. Whether you have a full head of hair, you're balding, or you're completely bald, what matters is that you own it. Nothing is less attractive than a man who's clearly insecure about his hair situation. If you're balding, consider going shorter, or even shaving it completely. A clean-shaven head is consistently rated as more attractive than a comb-over, or obvious attempts to hide thinning hair. It shows confidence and self-acceptance. If you have gray hair, embrace it. Silver fox is a term for a reason. Well-maintained gray hair signals experience, wisdom, and a certain distinguished quality that many women find incredibly appealing. And let's talk about facial hair. A well-groomed beard or stubble can add definition to your jawline and create a more masculine appearance. The key word here is well-groomed. Keep the lines clean, the length consistent, and please trim any nose or ear hair regularly. Your hands matter too. Clean, trimmed nails, moisturized skin. These details might seem small, but they signal that you pay attention to yourself, which suggests you'll pay attention to her too. The bottom line, grooming isn't about vanity. It's about respect. Respect for yourself, respect for the people you interact with, and yes, respect for the women you want to attract. Remember, great style isn't about chasing trends or trying to look younger. It's about understanding what works for your body and your life, then executing it with confidence and attention to detail. The right clothes don't just change how others see you, they change how you see yourself. They give you confidence, presence, and that unmistakable air of a man who knows exactly who he is. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more practical style advice for men who want to look their best. And if you have questions about any of these looks, drop them in the comments below. Until next time, remember, age is just a number, but style, Style is forever. Style is forever.